Good morning, students. In this video, I have given the summary of stealing and atonement. It is actually autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi ji. The chapter, this is one among the chapter from the story of my experiment with truth. You have to know few lines about Mahatma Gandhi ji. He was actually Indian lawyer, anti-social nationalist, and political ethicist, and actually he fought against British government for our country's freedom through non-violence. He has been called as father of our nation, and the story of my experiment with truth is the autobiography of Mahatma Gandhi ji, and actually it was published in his journal Navjeevan from 1925 to 1929. So, in this chapter, Gandhiji tells about his smoking habit, its causes and effects. And during his teenage time, Gandhi and his relative were fond of smoking. It was not because of its smell, but he was by seeing his uncle smoking, he also got interested. And they had seen their uncle smoking and copied from him. At first, they collected stubs of cigarettes which were thrown by his uncle. Sometimes they didn't get the stubs, and so they wanted to purchase new cigarettes. They searched, actually they needed money to purchase, so they stole coins from the servants pockets, and they also tried to smoke from the stalks of a certain plant, but they were not satisfied. They felt they didn't get freedom from their elders to fulfill their wishes, so they decided to commit suicide. They wanted to get poison to kill themselves. They had come to know about the poisonous datura seeds. They went to forests and searched for it, and they had finally got. They wanted to eat it in evening because it was an auspicious hour. At first, they went to Getaji temple and had the darshan. They even put ghee in the temple lamp. Finally, they went to a lonely corner. But they dropped the idea of committing suicide at the last minute. Even though they swallowed 2 or 3 seeds, luckily nothing happened seriously. Finally, they went to Ramji Mandir and dismissed the thought of suicide. But the thought of suicide had completely changed them. They gave up the habit of smoking cigarette and stealing money. Later, Gandhi realized that the habit of smoking is barbarous and dirty and harmful. He felt difficult to travel even in a compartment full of people smoking, but he felt guilty of his thirst. When he was 15 years old, he stole a bit of gold from his father's omelette. Because of his theft, his brother ran into a debt of about 25 rupees. That time, 25 rupees was very, very big money. So he decided finally that he wanted to stop stealing in his life. He wanted to confess everything to his father, but is scared to speak directly. It was not because of his father's beating, but it would hurt him more. So he decided to write a confession letter to submit to his father. He wanted to ask his father's forgiveness. He wrote it on a slip of paper and gave it to his father. He confessed his mistakes and asked him to give punishment for his theft and smoking through the letter. He also assured that he would never steal in future. His father was in his bedroom. He gave the letter to his father and sat on wooden plank. His father started reading the letter. The tears trickled down his cheeks. He closed his eyes. That means his father closed his eyes in thought and then cried. Gandhi also cried and unable to see the agony of his father. He says, if I were a painter, I could draw a picture of the whole scene today. The tears of his father's love cleansed his heart and washed his sin away. He felt that there was no equal to father's love. He felt that it was pure ahimsa. He believed that it changed everything. It was a powerful weapon according to him. His father's forgiveness was unexpected, and he thought he would be angry, say hard things, or strike his forehead. His open confession, that means Gandhiji's open confession to his father, gave confidence on his son's safety and increased his affection towards Gandhi. Thank you, students. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching.